Hey coffee lovers, welcome to the Coffee Club, where we celebrate everything about our favorite caffeinated beverage. Suraj here, but you know what? It feels weird talking about myself in the third person, so let's just keep it casual. It's me, your friendly neighborhood coffee enthusiast, and today we're diving into some unbelievable coffee facts that you probably didn't know about. From the origins of coffee to the latest trends, we've got it all covered. Get ready to be amazed. Whether you're a casual drinker or a coffee connoisseur, there's something here for everyone. We're talking about the history, the science, the weird and wonderful world of coffee. Ever wondered how coffee became the global phenomenon it is today, or what makes that perfect cup of coffee so irresistible? Did you know coffee beans were discovered by goats? Yes, you heard that right. Legend has it that Ethiopian goats first discovered the magic of coffee berries, or that the most expensive coffee comes from, well, you'll have to wait and see. Trust me, it's a story worth hearing. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. We're going to explore some of the most fascinating and little-known facts about coffee. So grab your favorite mug, pour yourself a steaming cup of joe, and get ready to have your mind blown. This is going to be a journey you won't forget. Picture this: Ethiopia centuries ago. A land of rolling hills, vibrant cultures, and ancient traditions. Amidst this picturesque setting, a goat herder named Kaldi, and yes, this is a real story, notices his goats are acting a little different. They're bouncing off the walls, they've got the zoomies, they're practically doing the jitterbug. Imagine goats leaping and frolicking with an unusual zest. Kaldi's curious. What have they gotten into? He watches them closely, trying to figure out the source of their newfound energy. Turns out, they'd been munching on these bright red berries from a particular tree. These berries were unlike anything Kaldi had seen before. We now know those berries as coffee cherries. They were small, red, and packed with a mysterious allure. Kaldi, being a brave soul, decides to try the berries himself. He picks a few and tentatively takes a bite. And bam! He's hit with this burst of energy. It's like nothing he's ever experienced before. A sudden rush of vitality and alertness. Excited by his discovery, he shares it with some monks at a nearby monastery. The monks, always in search of ways to stay awake during long hours of prayer, are intrigued. They experiment with the berries, eventually brewing them into a drink. And the rest, as they say, is history. So next time you're enjoying your morning coffee, raise a toast to Kaldi and his jitterbugging goats. Their serendipitous discovery has given us the beloved beverage we cherish today. Okay, get ready for some serious business talk. Coffee isn't just a delicious drink, it's a global powerhouse. We're talking the second most traded commodity in the world, right behind crude oil. That's right, coffee fuels the world, literally. Millions of people depend on coffee for their livelihoods. From farmers to baristas to, well, YouTubers like me. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and its impact is felt in every corner of the globe. So next time you take a sip of your coffee, remember, you're holding a piece of the global economy in your hands. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite musical genius, Beethoven. Turns out, the man loved his coffee. And I'm not talking about just any old cup. Beethoven was serious about his brew. He had a strict routine, counting out exactly 60 beans for each cup. Can you imagine? He believed that precise number unlocked the perfect flavor symphony in his cup. I don't know about you, but I can barely count to 10 in the morning before my coffee kicks in. But hey, maybe that's why I'm not composing masterpieces. Alright students, listen up. Coffee isn't just delicious, it can actually make you smarter, or at least feel that way. Studies have shown that caffeine can improve memory, focus, and even cognitive function. It's like a little turbo boost for your brain. Now, I'm not saying you should ditch the textbooks and mainline espresso, but a cup or two of coffee can definitely help you power through those late-night study sessions. Just remember, everything in moderation, folks. We don't want anyone pulling an all-nighter fueled by caffeine and Beethoven symphonies. Okay, brace yourselves, because this one's a bit different. We're diving into the world of coffee, but not just any coffee. This is a story about the most unusual, and perhaps the most controversial, coffee you'll ever hear about. The most expensive coffee in the world comes from animal poop. Yes, you heard that right. It's not a joke or a myth. This coffee is real and it's called kopi luwak. You heard that right. Poop. But how does this even work? How did someone come up with the idea of making coffee from something that has been, well, digested? It's called kopi luwak, and it's made from coffee beans that have been eaten and, passed by civet cats. These small nocturnal mammals are native to Southeast Asia and Africa. These furry little creatures have a knack for picking the tastiest beans, and their digestive systems apparently work some kind of magic on them. The beans ferment as they pass through the cat's intestines, which is said to enhance the flavor. The result? A rare and highly sought-after coffee that can cost hundreds of dollars per cup. It's considered a delicacy, and coffee aficionados swear by its unique taste and aroma. Look, I'm not saying you should try it. The idea might be off-putting to some, and that's completely understandable. But for those adventurous enough, it could be an unforgettable experience. But hey, it's a great conversation starter, right? Next time you're at a coffee shop with friends, you can impress them with your knowledge of the world's most expensive and unusual coffee. Who knows? Maybe one of them will be brave enough to give it a try. Hold on to your coffee mugs, because we're going back in time to 16th century Mecca. Coffee was all the rage back then, just like it is today. But not everyone was a fan. In fact, some people thought it was downright dangerous. They believed coffee was an intoxicating beverage that led to radical thinking and, gasp, even rebellion. So what did they do? They banned it, of course. Can you imagine a world without coffee? Thankfully, the ban didn't last long. Coffee's deliciousness, and let's be honest, its ability to keep us awake, proved too powerful to resist. Move over, founding fathers. There's a new George Washington in town, and he's here to revolutionize the way we drink coffee. Now, before you start picturing the first president whipping up a batch of instant coffee, let me clarify. This George Washington was a chemist, not a general, and he lived in Guatemala in the early 1900s. One day, he noticed some dried coffee residue on his wife's coffee pot. Intrigued, he started experimenting and, boom, instant coffee was born. Thanks to this George Washington, we can now enjoy a quick cup of joe anytime, anywhere. Calling all fitness fanatics and gym enthusiasts. Did you know your favorite morning pick-me-up can also help you shed those extra pounds? That's right. Coffee can actually help you burn fat. Caffeine is a natural thermogenic, which means it boosts your metabolism and helps your body burn calories more efficiently. Now, I'm not saying you should swap your workout routine for a coffee IV drip, but a cup of black coffee before your workout can definitely give you an extra edge. Just remember, hold the sugar and cream if you want to maximize the fat-burning benefits. Ever wonder where the word coffee comes from? Well, buckle up for a quick etymology lesson. It all started with the Arabic word qawa, which referred to a type of wine. See, back in the day, coffee was considered a wine, not a bean juice. Over time, qawa evolved into the Turkish kahve, then the Italian cafe, and finally the English coffee that we know and love today. So, there you have it, a word that has traveled across continents and languages, just like the coffee beans themselves. Let's give a round of applause to the real MVPs of the coffee world. The coffee plants themselves. These incredible plants can live for up to 100 years, producing those precious beans year after year. They thrive in tropical climates, soaking up the sun and rain to fuel our caffeine addiction. From tiny seedlings to towering trees, coffee plants are a testament to nature's resilience and our enduring love affair with coffee. So next time you see a coffee plant, give it a little nod of appreciation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these coffee facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing